got it going on in here.
Drop that off, sir.
Daddy, is that you? Open the door, son.
Just let that boy breathe.
I'm not gonna lose my wrist.
You know what, bro? You grown.
Black DadCast.
Man, we know we had to get on here for this Mother's Day weekend, man. You know,
Yes, sir.
Black fathers out here, you know, we gotta represent for these mothers, man. These mothers out here doing their thing, man. So,
Cute dear mama.
yeah. From the Black DadCast crew, man. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, man.
All the mamas.
Yeah, man.
Say, he said, "Dear Mama, dog, let me tell you something. I cannot listen to that song if my mom's in the room. I can't. I'm gonna cry.
Hey, look,
every time I'm gonna cry, dog.
Look, before you said that, bro, I had that on my notes. I was gonna ask y'all, "Dear Mama" from Tupac, or a song for Mama from Boys II Men.
Man, that sounds trash.
What?
You heard what I said, nigga?
He put his stick in the ground. He said, "You heard me."
Yeah, I said what I said. You feel me? And that's on period, poo.
I don't think it's a trash song, but I'm definitely going to go.
Nigga, if I got to choose between them two, it's gonna be 20 times out of 10, bro.
Yeah,
I'm picking Dear Mama.
I'm definitely going with Dear Mama.
Let me just lead with this. I'm not a Boys II Men fan. So therefore, you heard what I said.
Wow.
As it pertains to R&B groups of the 90s, dog, to me, Boys II Men is the last place.
Wait. With who? Who else you got in that list? What we doing? Top five?
I don't have a top five, bro. Like, put them at Jodeci.
I mean, vocally they're the best, but if you're talking songs, then
no, vocally, Boys II Men not the best. They're not the best.
Y'all are crazy.
Call me crazy, bro. Nigga, crazy? I'm insane.
All that.
I'm sorry, bro. Like I'm not a Boys II Men fan. The only song that I like them on is not even their song that's featured on it, and that's "Hey Lover" by Ladies Love Cool James.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, love.
And they killed
now,
that.
There are other artists. I mean, there are other groups that have been hit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that. Okay. But you know,
well, let's do this before we veer off into music. I'm gonna keep it on the It's a Mother's Day edition today.
Yeah, dear
Shout out to the mamas.
Which sitcom mother are you taking? You taking Claire Huxtable or dark skin Aunt Viv?
Claire Huxtable, nigga. H-Town stand up, dog. Like
what?
It's not
I'm
even
about the role.
Oh, still. Yeah, okay.
Aunt Viv, bro.
Listen, and I'm gonna tell you why.
She cold. Don't get me wrong.
Do you? Yeah, like the dance scene and all that. This is for me, Claire Huxtable. You remember? Man, it's a few monologues she got off. You remember when she got off on Vanessa?
Yeah.
And she hit her with the go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Then you remember when she got off on Elvin? Mm-hmm. You feel me? Now every time like Claire Huxtable, Mrs. Huxtable, you know what I'm saying? She getting her little pocket. I like the monologues, dog. So I'm
and Viv had some monologues too. You remember when she?
Don't get me wrong. Like
on the Black History.
Exactly, but dark skin Aunt Viv is respectable by any means. But I'm taking Claire. Like
I don't, and it's just the thing. I'm not gonna discount the other to build my choice up. This is just my choice. You know,
that's my preference. My preference.
My preference for real. You know what I'm saying? Claire Huxtable.
All right. So my last one, Harriet Winslow or Janet Kyle. For my wife and kids.
Why you had to pick them two?
Hey man, I'm trying to give y'all something different.
Yeah, that's something different for sure.
That is.
Those are different parents. So that kind of really plays into how you want to be treated as a kid. Because I felt like Janet was like kind of playful.
She was. See, and that's the thing. Like I can't answer that because it's like what are we basing it off of? You know what I'm saying?
Because it's knowing you as a kid, who you taking
as a kid. Well, as a kid, I'm going Janet Kyle because Harriet and Carl were very serious parents, dog. You know what I'm saying?
They gave you a lot of life lessons in that thing.
Did,
too.
But
I don't.
You said as a kid, now because they were strict as hell.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take Janet Kyle too. One, and I know I'm not supposed to be thinking about this, but you know I don't want no coppers today. I do too much cop.
Well, do the dad,
but nah, I'm taking.
Don't want the fuzz around me.
Yeah, just her personality it'll fit me a little bit more, like playful, light. Harriet come in there and she just be fussing. Feel like she
serious
got
all the time.
Pack of cigs in a purse.
Yeah,
she definitely never showed it. Yeah, in the little leather pouch though. You remember the leather pouches, the cigarettes. My auntie had one of the ones. She used to pop that leather pouch open. Nigga, pop this cigarette up. Fine.
No, she got the menthols in there for sure.
Oh yeah, nigga, a pack of cools.
One more mother I want to shout out, man. That did a great job. Florida Evans from Good Times, man.
Damn. It's crazy that like that show was on for a long time, man. And that's literally the first thing anybody says when Florida.
Either that or Dynamite. That's what you gonna say.
Yeah, off top.
One of the two for sure. But I just wanted to give reverence to those ladies, man, because they really played their roles. They dug deep in there, man. We felt them from our couches and beds as we watched them, man. It just is, like I said, all about our mothers, man. And we want to honor those ladies that played those motherly roles on sitcoms. They gave us something to look at, even with our mothers in our own home. Man. What else y'all got, man? What's been going on? What's news, man?
Well, man, as y'all know, you feel me? I'm working on this brisket right now. You know, so I'm doing my thing right now. You know, I had to put that boy on pause to come up here and record with y'all. But that's that. And then we ordered a Peloton.
Welcome to the club, baby.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
My boy.
Don't add your boy.
Okay. How come you don't pop up on Facebook? You know how you got the little Facebook friends? Like, all right, you know. I'm like, man, I'm not even add Facebook. I don't know nobody with Peloton. You know, I got to add strangers. Never met this person before in my life. Canada Dry, 1988. You know what I'm saying? Like they said in the class, like you can like tap on people or like wave high and all that good stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna add you after that. But yeah, man, we're trying to lock in on you know, getting our health right and all that good stuff. Yeah. Boys been you know, shedding some pounds, so the Peloton don't take
rich people talk, man. I can't afford it.
Nah, you can, bro. But that Peloton is solid, bro. I swear by it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Man, if I'd have known it, I would have came to you a long time ago.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, give me the ins and outs, ups and downs. I need all the game, dog. But John, don't let that ticket fool you. Think that this is expensive. You can finance that boy, and I seen the price. So you paying like what, $53 a month or something like that?
Yeah,
or $54.
Your gym membership, basically.
Yeah.
I got the front office, so I've been up
right on. Know what I'm saying?
I want to get a rowing machine. Though I kind of want to see what.
Yeah. If I get anything else, it'll be like that tonal machine, like the one that's
I seen that.
I thought that was pretty cool, but you know, we're really gonna deal with this Peloton until further notice.
So I've been on that Fitness Plus, and they got different workouts on that Fitness Plus, so you can do the workouts with somebody. So instead of hiring a trainer and having to get up and drive to somebody to wear me out, I'd just much rather go in the garage and let them kill me in there so I can walk back in.
Right on. As long as everybody's staying active, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we gonna talk off the air with the Peloton business.
Yes, sir. We are.
Gang.
Well, that's good though, man. You get that physical health, man. We taking care of our bodies, man. Can't have these dad bods forever, man. So we got
it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure.
Yeah. I forgot. You're right. It looks like a figure 8 if we don't slow down.
You know what I'm saying? Figure 8.
Oh, this is golden, dog.
Yeah.
You always catch me off guard with something. That's hilarious.
Bro, no, but you know what's crazy? That's important though. Like, especially like as role models and mentors. Like, I don't want my son to see me walking around looking like Santa Claus. You know what I mean?
Word.
So I'm trying to find more balance and find more time because my weight's been fluctuating a lot, man. Especially with pandemic and stress, 2 kids getting adjusted, work, all that. It's been going up and just going down, going up and going down. So I'm trying to balance that out mentally and physically, and stay a little healthy because I know that's not healthy. You know what I mean? So it's important, in my opinion, that my kids grow up and be like, yeah, my dad was in shape and fit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Even if I ain't swole, I just want to be like, you know what I'm saying? A little something.
I don't want to be built like a melted Snickers bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Operation get out of the bad built candy.
Man, I feel
looking
you,
like
bro.
a bad built candy
Bag
bar.
of M&Ms.
A soggy bowl of cereal.
Yeah. Everybody got whatever goal it is. Now I ain't trying to be no buff guy. That ain't me, man. I'm not.
We too
like
old
that.
for that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But like some of my goals would be, I don't want my son to beat me in a race till he get to like high school. So that's like one of my things. So I gotta stay in shape.
Didn't your nephew already smoke you though? I think them days is done.
He beat me at the end of 8th grade, going into his 9th grade year. So he just barely made it, man. I was kind of upset about that. I pulled my hamstring though. If y'all see the video,
yeah. I was just about to ask, did you pull anything?
We synced it.
Yeah, I didn't run for about a month and a half after that. That's when I knew.
Young whippersnappers.
Yeah, so I say I got to get myself back together, man. So I got another one coming too, man. So 2 kids. So yeah, man. What's been up with you though, Bo? What you got?
Oh man. So I had to take the boys. Of course, this happens a lot, but this particular time it was just kind of, I don't know. I guess I was more in tune at the moment. Taking the kids to work with me, showing houses and stuff. So,
man.
Yeah. It's always a hassle. Because, me and Whitney's schedules are kind of crazy. But we get in the house, and I got Camden in his car seat, so I sit him down as I'm turning on the lights. And Caleb's like talking about the house. And he's like, and this is a couch. let's go upstairs, Daddy. I say, boy, if you don't sell this house, boy.
This is club, boy.
Make me some money.
Look, it's in them, not on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got it down.
So that's one thing. But the other thing, while we still on the sports topic, I got a racket too. So while Caleb's at tennis practice, I was like, let me just hit a ball or two with one of the other dads. And kind of, I ain't touched a racket in years. I'm over there looking like a damn fool. I ain't even like playing hard. I'm just trying to get the ball over the net, right? Trying to hold the racket right. I'm up there messing up. I look over, Caleb just knocking him smooth over the net. He looking like baby Serena out in that month. Little Arthur Ashe Jr. in this. I'm like, I told the coach before I left, I said, I'm finna take some lessons with you too, because my son would not embarrass me at 4 years old on this tennis court.
Yes, sir.
So that's next for the Bolden household.
Man, I got a tennis racket about 4 years ago, man, and my in-laws in their neighborhood, they got a little tennis court. So I went out there, called myself, I'm gonna go hit, the balls off the wall. I'm hitting them. First couple, I'm like, okay, I'm pretty good, and I get to wheezing. I'm like, this is a little tiring, man. Like, what's going on? Look, once that wind started kicking in, I hit that ball right over the fence. I said, God.
Time to
too much dip on your chip.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's definitely a good workout. You know what I'm saying? That's a hidden gem right there, man.
It's a real workout.
Me and my son both got a racket too, man. So we're gonna get out there and try to get our
running backwards and forwards on that thing, man.
Yeah,
I almost threw Camden this week.
Oh man. Tell us more.
Please do.
So, sometimes Whitley will bring Camden in the bed in the middle of the night. Like, if I'm asleep, I won't even be paying attention. But this particular night, she brought him in the bed, and he wakes up that morning, and he decides that he wants to wake me up by yanking at my beard. And not just like a regular daddy wake up. It's more of like a, nigga, get up.
They don't know no in between.
Yanked it, bro. He yanked it so hard. Like, I woke up and, like, somebody was riding around like the British are coming. Like I woke up ready for war. And I saw red, and I was like this close to the baby. I was like, I almost threw him smooth across the room. Yeah, that would have been bad news, man.
He had to get off up in there to do that.
Bro, he pulled it so hard. My eyes was watering. Like he pulled it extremely hard. All the little strength he had, he used it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did to piss him off, but I'm sorry, son.
It's get back, nigga.
Yeah,
he gave me peas last night.
That's what it was.
Oh, we think he sleep, huh? I love to see Tony Baker do a voiceover on that. That'll be funny.
Peas, nigga.
Give him that Tony Baker treatment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, my son pulled my beard one time and he pulled some hair out and then he just tried to put it back on there. Like, here you go, Dad. I put it back. I was like, oh, okay.
At least he was being polite with it.
Yeah, okay.
Still probably would have socked that nigga in his chest.
Man.
Knock all the wind out your body, nigga.
That's actually how my dad used to discipline me. He never got a belt. He never got a belt. It was either pressure points or he just hit me in the chest. He'd be like, "Come here." Yeah.
I do remember the pressure point treatment. I remember that.
I don't know what that is.
So my pop was in the Navy, and so in military training they teach you stuff like pressure points where you can like take control of somebody. They're all over your body. Mm-hmm. So sometimes, quick and easy, he'll hit me with a pressure point, and I'll be like, just fall.
It's real deal.
So you got on shoulders, diaphragm, under your arms, like ankle, your temple. Like it's a bunch of different places where you can just neutralize an opponent just like that. Cruel and unusual torture.
They get hit on the side of their head, their equilibrium is all off.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, man, that go through your body, man. It's weird.
It's crazy.
But enough about weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we went off the path.
We always going off to the side.
Niggas this is like getting on Wikipedia, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look up an actor and then now you on quantum physics.
You know what I'm saying?
Rabbit
hole, killing me,
rabbit hole, dog.
All the time, man. But lately my son has been I guess I'm getting immune to his antics. Because he keeps them going, man. I can go on and on with stories about the crap that he be doing around here, but I just get amazed though with his sense of knowledge and how he remembers stuff. It's kind of really cool just to watch him as he's growing and understanding certain things. Like he even know like when we be riding, which way we're going, and when we pull up, he know where he at, all that type of stuff, man. He'd be real excited, he get to know that. So we took him up to school, enrolled him in school, and we dropped him off in a little classroom. And as I'm walking out, I can hear him saying some of the stuff that I taught him, which kind of made me on the inside be like, he really listening to me, man.
Yeah, you crying.
Like I always, not like that, man. It was kind of one of them like, I taught you well, son. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I always taught him to introduce himself. Hi, my name is Baylor. And he say his whole name. I ain't never tell him to say his whole name. He lead with his whole name. I'm like, okay, son, wait a minute.
Trying to be like daddy.
Yeah.
My name.
So, but he say his name, and he asked the other kid what's their name or whatever, and then he repeat their name back to him, which is something that I've always told him. Like that's an easier way to remember a name is if you say it back. When he's been doing it. He even do it at the grocery store and Target. I'm like, okay, now, son, let's scale it back.
Listen, all the way or not at all.
I know, right?
Kids don't have nuance, dog. Like it's black and white. They ain't muddled up the colors yet. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. He coloring all outside the lines, so it is. But yeah, man. I want to get back to these mothers, though, man. Like we said earlier, there's a Mother's Day edition, man. Once again, happy Mother's Day to you, mothers. And we want to get into some motherhood stories, man. And we want to hear some stories from you fellas, even how you feel about childhood memory with your mom, and also we all are married with our wives, and we have kids, and we're going through the childhood memory phase with our wives. So I want to hear a twofold, like a memory from your mother when you were a kid that you remember that was like something that you remembered that was impactful for you. And then also, as you watch your wife raise your kid, like what's a memory you remember that you was like, man, she doing a thing over there.
Mm.
Mm.
I got like an older story. Nah, this is like teen years. You said childhood.
Go ahead.
You still a child. You ain't
Yeah.
paying no bills.
Well, I think what I impactful because I'm the same way now, man. I'll get to the other story later. That's like comedic. It's the comedic part. We'll get to that. But my mama is still a very hard worker, right?
Yeah.
Like Christmas time, Christmas time come around, it's me and my brother, and father figure, like stepdad kind of was like, in and out, and then like my biological dad wasn't present. Obviously, we talked about that. So it's just my mama doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's kind of funny now, but so we were latchkey kids. You know what I'm saying? Kids of the '90s. Waking up, TRL.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? ESPN with Stuart Scott in the morning. Like these people raised. Anyway, so from the time waking up in the morning, like my mama gone, so I got to get me and my brother up, get us ready, whatever, and then come home. Don't open the door for nobody. Don't go outside until I get home. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I just remember Christmas time, and dog, it had to be like 9 o'clock. I might be exaggerating, bro, but it was like 9 o'clock, and my mama hadn't came home yet. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember, boy, me and Cam is in the house, dog. Like at this point now, we worried, dog. Like we went outside, we on the porch, mama. It's a Christmas time, dog. That she ended up putting up. She was working late, dog. Like, and then we wake up Christmas morning, and we got all these gifts, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she single-handedly did that by herself, dog. My mama didn't miss no days of work. You know what I'm saying? The calling in non-existent. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't miss no school. So we had perfect attendance every 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And then it carried on today. Like now, unless it's like, some mental health stuff or something I gotta do, I don't hesitate. It's with my family. But before then, it's like I'm not calling in to work. I don't miss days of work. You know what I'm saying? And I got that directly from her, man. Just passing down stuff like that. Just the hard work, the dedication. And me and my brother got that. So that's just, something I plan on showing Roman, like this is what it looked like, you know what I'm saying? And then passing that down to him and just keeping it rolling, our mama, hustler, go get her, you know what I'm saying? So it just trickled down to your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. I think a lot, I think our mamas all share that in common, like just grinding. My mama worked 12-hour shifts at a time, and my mama kept a job. We'll keep a job. And, I think that's kind of where I got a lot of that from. Y'all be like, man, you Jamaican? I'd be like, well, maybe because of my mama. The same kind of stuff. But I think one of the things that I took from my mom is to try to add humor to things. There's a lot that I can take from my mama, but my mom's a practical joker, and she liked to play jokes. John and Marcus, they've been a part of her practical jokes, but one in particular, we were still living in Greenspoint, and she had this little car, and we was coming back from somewhere, and she said she told me and the girls, my sisters, to get out and just get out. And she was messing with us about something, and we got out, and she just started pulling off. Right, it's pitch black, dark. Like, I don't know. We on some road. She just started taking off. And we chasing the car. And then she'll slow up a little bit. We'll get close to the car and she'll pull off again.
Damn.
And, yeah. So she was messing with us.
That's harsh.
Yeah. She was messing with us. And,
that's pretty rough.
Yeah. And
that ain't no joke.
No, it wasn't at the time. But that was her way of like getting back at us for like being bad and not listening. Oh yeah, we get back in the car.
So y'all had
she laughing. She just laughing and having fun with it. And while I'm not finna leave my sons on no dark road like that, but it just reminds me to try to have fun with Caleb and Camden whenever I can. Like the definition of fun changes because I'm not doing that, but trying to do something that just remind me to stay fun with them. Because my mom always trying to play a joke. She was scared Marcus and John one night. We was all at the house watching a movie. She swung around to the back door. It was a scary movie. Bust in. Rah! Marcus ass out the front door before she could even finish the scream. So
wow.
I enjoy just kind of keeping humor in things. It kind of helps me to stay lighthearted.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, like y'all said, man, our mothers are all fairly similar, man. My mom, she been with the post office basically my whole life, you know, and I didn't know the first, you know, almost 10 years she was temp. So working 6 months on, 6 months off, you know, and couldn't miss a day, otherwise she'd lose it. You know what I mean? So like that was like her thing at that moment in time. Man, it's crazy because as I get older, it feels like my younger memories are kind of going away, and I'm starting to remember more of my teenage years and my like young adulthood years. And but one memory that always sticks out to me was how important it was for my mom to have this birthday party for me and my sister. If anybody don't know, I got a twin sister. It was, I want to say it was either 6 or 7. I can't remember the actual year. Maybe it's 7. And we were like big into Barney. Yes, at 7. You know, you
7th grade?
No, not 7th grade.
Oh, 7.
You're too damn old for that.
Yeah, no, not 7th grade.
Brother,
7 years old.
I take it back then.
But yeah, I was, you know, she was telling us she was gonna have them, and you know, she had this whole thing planned out. And I remember, you know, she had everybody over, you know, friends, family, church members, everybody came over, and she had the cake, balloons everywhere, and I was upstairs with my brother trying to get on the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know what going on downstairs. My sister downstairs cheesing, taking pictures with everybody, doing her thing. I come down, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, me being bad Lil John, I'm knocking all the balloons down, pushing people out the way, you know what I'm saying? But she had it on VHS, right? And I remember watching it on VHS. The moment Barney walked through the door, bro, it's like I froze. It was like
you were starstruck,
bro. Yes. I was like, oh, man.
Is who I think it is?
You had a nigga that was fresh off of work, dog, man. This is my side gig. Hop in the Barney suit. It changed your life.
He had to see his PO as soon as he left.
And I'm going to tell you something. Look, hey, made my day, bro. I was good for the rest of the day. I was hugging him. I was playing with him. Look, he went outside, took his thing up, and was smoking a cigarette.
I knew it, dog. I knew it, nigga. I'm going to go play the lotto tonight, dog.
Look, bro. Look, I went home. I went back in the house, and I said, Mama, that's not Barney. He took his hat off. He out here smoking. I say, man, this is crazy.
I knew it, dog.
That boy had to go see his PO right after.
That was my memory, man. I just remember how hard my mama worked to get that together, bro, and how much it meant to us. And I was like, man, I'm so thankful my mom did that. You know what I mean? Like one of those moments where you just was like, in that moment, that's what I was. Like, I was just like in the Barney. Me and my sister, we used to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So,
cuz said, enough is enough.
Man.
Hey. Ooh, it's hot as hell in there.
I can't hardly breathe.
Middle-aged white man out there smoking a cigarette on you.
I knew it, dog.
Hot, dog.
Man, he worked all, you don't know, he been up since 6 o'clock, dog.
Man,
He had another job he was at before he got to y'all.
You probably
Have
right.
y'all done that for y'all kids yet?
No, not costumes. I did a party when he was 2. It was a Mickey Mouse party, but I got like the bouncy house in the backyard, tables, chairs, decorations.
Yeah.
No costumes. I don't think my son really into that. You know, when I take him to Chuck E. Cheese and old buddy walk around, he ain't fooling with him.
Yeah,
I don't know why that is, man. I was trying to think. Roman.
Well, you know the new Chucky look anorexic. He looked like he on that.
Yeah,
shit.
he is kind of slim, man. So.
Roman wasn't fooling with none of them characters in there.
Yeah, he didn't like none of that, man. He wasn't going with that.
I did Elmo for Caleb's birthday.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I dressed up as Elmo, and he was nervous at first. He was like, Elmo, like who's this? And then he kind of looked through. He's like, Daddy.
Oh boy, get out of here, man. Where Elmo at, dog?
I was like, no, it's Elmo. He was like, Daddy.
Hey, fooling me. Take this hat off, man.
Oh man, dog.
We're thinking you were Elmo.
I was in the suit laughing, bro. I couldn't hold it in, man.
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, he was in the suit. Hey, and no lie, I bet Bolin's behind that house over there smoking that cigarette too, just like
Them kids bad as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
that's dope, man.
It's some good stories out there, man. Just those mothers.
Okay. So now we still talking about stories. We talked about childhood.
Yeah.
We getting up, you know what I'm saying, age. What was the talk like with y'all? You know what I'm saying? The quote unquote birds and the bees.
Man, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, bro? Every time my mama asked me, you know, like to have a conversation or wanted to start, I was like, you know. So we never like truly like had the talk. Mm-hmm. You know, it was more just like, don't have no baby. You know what I'm saying? My mama was a firm believer in not putting my sister on birth control and not buying me condoms. She was not doing that because she felt like that enabled us to go and do it. So that was her stance on that. She stood strong on that. And I'm sure she had to talk with my sister more than me, but every time she tried to initiate, I was like, nah, man, I can't talk to you about this.
I'm good.
That's supposed to be a dad talk with your son, man.
Yeah, dog. Like that was I don't know. I guess my mama like could like smell it on me. I guess. I don't know, dog. I don't maybe
but was knee deep. Okay, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Big girl Woods.
You know what I did? No, so I don't know. I don't know.
Turn that kid
slanging and banging.
No, I don't know. Like she called me in the room and she was like, "You having sex?" And I'm like, I'm like, she knows. She always knows. And by this time, bro, she must have felt something down in her spirit. So I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been a terrible liar. I got a story about that too. But I was like, yeah. And that was the only thing. It's like, well, you know, just make sure you wrap it up. You know, don't bring no babies in here. You know what I'm saying? But then there's the other time where I indirectly got caught in the house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get caught in the act of doing the deed. But me, I don't know. I guess I must have been out my body still. You know what I'm saying? I go to the bathroom, take off the prophylactic, and leave it in the toilet. Nigga didn't even flush it. You know what I'm saying? Mama went in my bathroom. Yeah. You feel me? You know I'm young in the game.
Still in the
you
day.
Always get rid of evidence. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
Excited.
So she I don't know what she in my bathroom for anyway. She come in there. She say, "Boy, you having sex in my house." What you talking about? If you're gonna have sex in the house, at least flush the damn evidence, boy. Say, damn.
Hey, look, she know deep down you done gave yourself away. Now.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I don't know what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? But
you wasn't. That's what it was.
Touche. It's not. It's not.
Man, but you know what's crazy? My mom, I think y'all was with me. John and Marcus was with me when my mama tried to have a talk, or somebody was with me. And this was, I mean, I was already in it. You know, my dad had given me that.
Figuratively and literally, huh?
You know what I'm saying? So you know, my dad had already given me that little sentence talk we talked about. You know, don't come home with nothing to leave the house with. That was already in my mind. My mom comes in, and I think I'm a junior in high school at this point, and she was like, you know, Chris. She started talking in code. She was like, you got these little girls around here. You know all pee ain't good pee. And I was like, who pee? I was like,
what you talking about?
I don't have to pee. I don't have to pee, Mama. I'm good.
Man.
She trying to talk in code. She's like, you know, all pee ain't good pee. She started like leaning in. I'm like,
I still don't have to go to the bathroom.
I know what she's getting at, but I'm trying to play dumb and ignore it. I do not want to have this talk with my mama. And you know, I just kind of sidestepped it, you know, hit the Heisman and kind of left the room.
Man.
But before I went to college, she ended up getting me like this huge box of condoms. And that was like our community chest because Johnny Marcus used to pull up in my room, and I had the box on top of my closet. I'm talking, it was huge, bro. Like,
bro,
you had the economy size,
it might have had over 500 in there, bro. No lie,
over 500.
Yeah.
Every time
you used every last one of them.
But no, I didn't.
Why you telling my business, nigga?
What a hoe. Nah, him and Marcus came in there and was snatching them up. They come get 4 or 5 at a time.
John Wesley, don't you do that. He used half of them, and y'all used
look, I was trying to make sure they weren't expired. I said, okay, he's still good on these.
My nigga dropped this scroll down. Damn, dog, you need 10? This nigga got a scroll of condoms, dog. This is like 20 of them.
Oh, man.
This nigga balling,
I called Marcus one time in the box. I
was
like, bro, they all the same one. Like, what
same one, bro.
What you looking in the box for?
You never know.
But yeah,
might have a defect in the batch. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, so yeah, that was my mom trying to have to talk with me, which didn't really go well, but I appreciate her efforts.
Ain't good pee.
Exactly.
That's funny, dog.
Yeah, man. That's I didn't really like I said, I always felt uncomfortable talking about that with my mama, man.
Why, bro?
It was my mama. It's different. Like I felt like if it was my father, like I was like, okay, he coming from the same place as me. You know what I'm saying? Like he viewed women the way I view women. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's the thing, though, John Wesley. You got to get the other side of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I talk with my mama, dog, about everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like to be able to get that perspective from a woman. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's coming from my mama, like obviously, but still, like it's the estrogen side of the situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just never really.
I ain't feel like my mama was gonna put me on game to get it. So I was like, I don't want to talk me out of it. I'm trying to go forward right now.
You trying to take me backwards?
Hey, these girls going wild commercials ain't enough now.
Whoa! You want to? We're not gonna talk about that.
That was the starter. Okay?
We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that there. Okay,
that's another topic for another day.
Yeah, because you know what it evolved to after that. BET Uncut.
We all know.
Hey, boys became men, boy.
Hey, we all know.
Lord.
Shout out to BET Uncut for graduating the generation of men.
Yeah.
Hey.
I grew up. We're going to put a pin in
that. We are a product of BET Uncut.
Hey, one more thing before we leave. We got to go to the next thing, dog. Where were you when the Tip Drill video came out?
8th grade.
No, it was not 8th grade.
No, it wasn't 8th grade. It was
10th grade.
Yeah.
It was 8th grade.
No, it was not.
No, it was 2006 or 7.
That's when we
3
graduated.
tip drill.
Oh no, 2003. So it was freshman year.
That's 8th grade.
No, we got in high school 2002.
Well, your math ain't mathing right now, cuz.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, it was 8th grade.
No, I'm telling you when it came out. Hold on, let me look. Tip
I know
we'll come back to that.
I will bet a whole check on that.
But I do remember where I seen it at, and it was at Bowden House.
Look, bro.
Hey.
Hey, it's crazy.
It seemed like 12 hour shift.
So everybody was at our house, bro. So it's me, Cam, other stepbrother Pat, and my cousin Trill, dog. Like we all, have sleepovers, whatever. Now everybody sleep. I'm seeing all of this by myself, and I'm like, y'all niggas, dog, get up. Y'all need to get up and see this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a wild time, bro. Oh, man, shout out BT.
Yeah, it was first drop.
We're going to kick it back.
The song came out before the video. The video dropped in 2007.
No.
Hell no.
No. We was
Tip drill, bro.
We was definitely not out of high school.
Did. Oh, no, 2003.
Okay.
2003.
We were sophomores, bro.
Now we were freshmen.
Yeah.
No, I was a sophomore in high school. I know exactly where I was at. I had just got my look.
Where it was.
It was the back half of 2003, bro. So we going into 2004.
Okay. So
either way,
it was fall of 03. Yeah, we was in sophomore year. But definitely remember being at the crib watching that. You know what else was an underrated sleeper? I'm trying to kick it tonight.
Ooh.
Tell me what that thing smell like.
Tell me what it smelled like, what it looked like. That's my nigga, his name was
Black
Joker
Jesus.
Black Jesus, dog. Black Jesus.
Yeah.
He was his name Joker, the bail bondsman. But yeah, that's Black Jesus. You're right.
Y'all mothers forgive us as we talk about our adolescent times.
My mom probably, I think she caught me watching Uncut one time.
But yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. Just thinking. I'm trying to move on, but I'm like, yeah.
Now tip drilling, we gonna have to run that back one time,
boy. Credit card.
Before we continue on our mothers, I want to give a little reverence to our wives, man. So, give me a memory or a moment that you felt like your wife had one of those motherly moments that you watched and was like, man,
woo, man, look. The moment I saw it is when when Roman got here, emergency C-section, pulled him out. When she came to, it's like Mama Bear, like instantly, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I watched her kicked into gear, like everything. You know what I'm saying? Pumping. Where my baby at? Doing like all of everything, dog. Like I just seen the intensity and her being serious about it, like right off the rip. Like, and if y'all would have seen, like, it was like the whole thing was traumatic anyway. And I just seen how she handled all of it. You know what I'm saying? And she told me later on that she was terrified. But if you would have seen her, she was like Kobe in the fourth. Like, all right, we about to, you know what I'm saying? About to match it out real quick. Yeah. So I knew then. I told my mother-in-law this, like, after everything was over with. I'm like, man, I already respected your daughter. But after this took place, it went to a whole nother level. I seen for sure that if it came down to it, we in the trenches, she ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So that, man, shout out to my wife, man, Tiana. I love her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think the first time I saw it was, of course, when Whitley was in labor with Caleb, because she was in labor with him for 31 hours. Now, the first 24 of those hours. She didn't have drugs. No drugs. And so, it was after that point to where I was like, watching her and her body just go through all that pain. I'm like, you don't have nothing to prove to nobody. Bring that needle in here. Like,
come on, please. Come on in here.
Seeing her go through that just, it was like, damn, that's real. But I think, and this may be something minuscule to other people, but I don't know why it just clicked to me. Whitley, she still does it with Camden too, but with Caleb, she would take vegetables, grind them all up, make like fresh from scratch vegetables for them to eat. Like I ain't talking the stuff that you just buy in the can and just heat up. No, she in there blending and whipping work like Betty Crocker so they can have like fresh vegetables. And I'm like, it's minor, like, because you expect that type of stuff, but like just seeing her dedicate and like focus on the details of it, just be like, she really just like, she love the shit out these kids.
You don't expect that because every mother doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So nice. Shit.
You know what's crazy is Tiana's story. My wife's story is fairly similar with the emergency C-section. My wife had already struggled through the pregnancy with seizures, and that was a big enough deal already. You know, trying to make sure she was good, make sure the baby was good. So when she went to the hospital, you know, I remember when my son was born, the day, like the weather, everything. Like I can remember that day vividly, raining hard, bro, and I'm flying down 45 trying to get to this hospital, man. And I'm sitting there and they about to release her, and she had like this huge pain come across or whatever, and it was like the baby's about to come, but she's not dilated, so they had to do an emergency C-section. They was like, if you would have went home, the baby would have died.
Wow.
And I was like, dang. So then I think about like when she came back to, like you say, and he was in the NICU for the first 3 days. She didn't even get a chance to see him. So I remember the first day I'm in the room with her. I'm going back and forth between the NICU and, you know, her room. And she got up out the bed after day one to walk over to the NICU. Bro, she wasn't even really like, you know what I'm saying, strong enough to do that. But she found the strength,
sheer determination.
Hold her baby,
I'm gonna go see my baby. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I remember the first time I got a picture on my phone. I remember it. She held him, and she instantly, like you said, it just clicked for her. And my wife, like how your wife does, like the grinding of like the vegetables and stuff. My wife breastfed to our son was 15 months. Some women can't do it all the time, bro, because they can't take the pain or they can't take this or whatever, you know, whatever the circumstance is, the baby doesn't latch on. My wife was a soldier for 15 months, bro. We bought one pack of like Similac or whatever. Whatever you call it. I don't even know the name of it no more. But we only had to use one pack.
Enfamil.
Yeah, we only had
Similac
to use
and Enfamil.
We only had to use one pack, 15 months. And I know that's a big enough bill for people to have to feed their kid.
Yes, sir.
We didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? And to see her like go through that, bro, and like it was like it brought her joy that she felt like she was doing something, you know, for our son and, you know, for our pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
It was like you know what I'm saying? And I love like watching her in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I could see it in her eyes that she felt like my purpose right here, right now. Yeah, you know what I mean. So you know,
I still remember the breastfeeding. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, when you first starting off, like it's not generating, but then like the woman's body is incredible, right? Because it adjusts to your kids like needs. Yeah. So at first she wasn't pumping like that, and then after that it's like, babe, I filled the bottle, and then it's, babe, I can't keep up, like, cause we had bags and bags and bags, they all, you know, in the freezer, and then after a while, you know, Roman he got his dad's appetite, you know, she couldn't keep up, so we had to get formula. But
did you ever have to milk your wife?
What you mean, like the? I don't.
Yeah, we
she just let me. She just let me like it, you know, because she had a job where sometimes she couldn't pump right away. So I never really had to like do that because I just felt like I was gonna like crush her. But she always used to say like, well, feel it, like, and it used to be hard. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
Women deal with some stuff, dog.
They do, bro.
For their seeds, bro, and do it willingly. Man, women are incredible.
Yeah,
Black women specific.
Shout out to the mamas, once again.
Yeah, we had to give a little reverence to our wives.
Yeah, man. You know, I love my wife.
Love all y'all, man. We love all y'all. She love y'all.
She get on my damn
nerves. Relationship.
Hold on,
she get on my damn nerves.
She worked my nerves, dog. God damn. Let me touch right now. Touch her right now, Lord. I love my wife.
It's funny how you always go into prayer too when you be feeling. Ooh, I can just pray for you right now. Even though I want to cuss you out.
Shake the shit out you.
I was asking the older head at the church. I was like, man, how long y'all been married? He was telling me, been married over 30 years. And I was like, we arguing a lot, man. Like, how do y'all, do that? He said, man, as soon as she come to me with an argument, his thing was like, well, let us pray.
That's an OG move right there.
I tried that one time with my wife. I said, this generation, that don't work. That don't work.
Boy.
John ain't trying to play with you.
I ain't trying to play with you or pray with you.
Mid-prayer.
Oh, man.
That's crazy, man.
That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't know if that'll fly.
Hell no. At all, bro. Let us pray, baby. Let's pray. Let's go.
Now we're gonna pray after we figure this out.
Yeah.
Boy, don't pray for me.
Yeah. Man, yeah.
That's great. All right, so y'all got big plans set for Mother's Day, right?
Yeah, we got a little something going, man. My grandmother lives here, man. And I said that before, but for all you people that have lived in the same city, state as your grandmother, man, cherish the moments.
For real.
My grandmother's 82 years old, and this is my first year having my grandmother in the same city as me, man. So our birthdays are 1 day apart, and we're actually 50 years apart exactly from each other. So she'll be 83 May 19th, and I'll be 33 May 20th. So this is going to be the first Mother's Day in a long, long, long time that I'm going to be able to spend it with my grandmother, man. I'm excited, man. I've been able to pick them up, and my grandmother and grandfather, and take them to their doctor's appointments here and there, man. And, just help them move into their place. And I just,
all the stories.
Like all that stuff, man. Like I'm thinking like, man, I miss so much time, but I don't want to think about that. I want to just enjoy what I got right now, man. I'm very excited. We're going over her house. They done rented out the little area, by the pool. So we making like nachos and tacos. And she wants some wings. So we just gonna put it together, man. And, my cousin coming down, who's very, very close to her when she lived there.
Wings.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
that's my girl.
She don't eat a lot.
Move to Atlanta.
Wing
capital.
Yeah.
Hey, that's another discussion we'll talk about. But yeah, man, that's I'm gonna just make sure that the wife is I guess I'll be a single parent, you know what I'm saying? On Mother's Day, like just kick your feet up, you know what I'm saying? It's just show a little reverence to my baby.
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna kick her out the house for the day. I mean, I'm already just broke, you know what I mean? Like the first half of the year just be from February to March, February Valentine's, March her birthday, get a little break in April. But we ended up going to this winery and resort in April, so I didn't get a break. Then Mother's Day, and then our anniversary is at the end of this month. So I'm just like, I don't know. I may just kick her out the house for a little bit, maybe a spa or something.
Man.
Yeah, you have them running back to back months, man. So
so nothing too big because we still got our 5-year anniversary coming up at the end of the month. So
that was 2016. That is 5 years now, man. Oh
big
man,
man.
That's crazy. Seemed like just yesterday, boys was at their wedding, man. I remember John.
Who you telling?
John gave his speech. Nigga Menifee tore the house down with his speech.
Yeah,
man, that was a time, man. I remember that.
Yeah, man. That's good though, bro.
Jay was pregnant then.
She was. Pregnant with our son. Our first child.
Yeah, man.
Big pregnant.
It's crazy, man. We creating these memories, of our own with our wives, man, and we getting to see that other side of it. Like as we talk about our moms, I'm like, man, I was a kid, and I'm like, I didn't understand what she was going through, and I'm like, my son now, he doesn't understand what we're going through,
right?
he's appreciative. You know, he has his moments where he just kind of walks in the room and is just like, "I love you, mom, dad," you know, and give us a kiss, and I'd be like, "Oh man, I love you too, son," you know.
Hey, look, whenever Caleb do that, that's a wrap for Whitley. Like she about the waterworks is they coming, boy. She loves that type of stuff.
Hop on Noah's Ark.
Hey,
yeah, like
first thing she say, "What you want?"
She say, "That's what I say."
Sounds about right.
Santa, I think I want a snack. Oh, that's why you love
it. Yeah.
That's what I say, but no, Wheatley eat that up. She, come here. I'd be like, oh my God, he finna hustle you. He finna hustle you.
Man, Roman got it in him, dog. He got it in him.
Yeah.
I see it coming. You know what I'm saying? I can see through it.
One time Caleb had the little snack in his pocket. It was some fruit snacks. And he came in there with that, "I love you, such a hug." And I'm thinking, "What you want?" And he's like, "Can I have some fruit snack?"
Nigga, get out of here.
Well, you already went and got it. Give me them snack. Why I ate the shit out of them snacks?
Better get what you can while you can.
I know
y'all
my son's
funny, dog.
Eating their snacks.
I be eating my son's snacks too, man.
Boy, look, hey, let me tell you something. Them Mickey Mouse chicken nuggets,
hey,
them hoes kind of slap, dog.
Yeah.
Kind of slap, bro.
What's them little Cheeto puff looking things that come in a can?
Oh
What's
yeah.
the name of them?
I don't know.
They come in the blue bag, the blue box. You know?
Yeah, all them little snacks be hidden. Them little pouches. Kill one of them little pouches with the little.
Put your baby snacks up, and I ain't.
Some of them taste like cardboard, but it is what it is.
I paid for this. I'm gonna partake.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I give all my son the snacks I don't like.
Oh,
yeah. All the ones I don't like. Oh yeah, these for you, son.
You can have
it. You know what's one of the crazy things, man? As you get older, the transition. You know, sometimes it's hard for parents. You know, because we've been the child. You know, and we're still their child. Their whole, you know, to them. But we're adults now, you know, and you find it hard. Sometimes they don't really know how to talk to you or know how to approach you or know how to, you know, kind of let you do your own thing as you become an adult, man. And I know there are some people out there that struggle with their parents as they become adults. And then there are some people that have gotten even closer with their parents. You know, I just want to say this one thing, man, with my mom. I remember on my wedding day, and she pulled me to the side and she prayed over me, man. And that was probably one of the most memorable moments I remember in my life with my mom as an adult, because I felt like she looked at me and saw me as like a man, you know what I mean? And I was making a man move, and she was just so proud, you know, and I really, really, you know, pride myself on making sure my mom can lay her head down at night and not be worried about getting that phone call, you know what I'm saying? And I really, really, you know, got to tell my mom right here on this show, man, thank you, Mom, for, you know, doing everything you did for us. You know, you made us strong young men and women. You know, for me, my brother, and my sister. You know, with just her by herself, man, she really, you know, did her best, and you know, it wasn't pretty all the time, and we all made it, man. And she could say she got 3 successful kids, man, that don't give her any problems, any grief. They raise her own kids, and you know, I know she's very, very happy about that. She talks about us all the time, her co-workers, and shows off her grandkids. You know, so, you know, it's just one of those things, man. Like, what's that adult moment where y'all was like, man, like the relationship is, you know, there now?
Damn, I can't pinpoint a moment. Because like I said, man, me and my mama been so tight. You know what I'm saying? So it's just as I've gotten older and I've seen more things, I can then take it to her because she's already seen it, so we can discuss it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like one moment that I can pinpoint. It's, you know, plenty of moments where she's like, son, I'm proud of you. You know, getting my house, getting married, should have my first kid, bro. Like, and that was like my always like my main thing is, am I making my mama proud? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think we talked about this on like on the first season, as far as like our dad telling us, you know, they're proud of us or whatever. I still feel like a little kid. My mama say that to me.
Yeah,
you know
me
what
too,
I'm saying?
man.
Like I'm 7 or 8 again. I'm about to be 33 this year. You know what I'm saying? And my mama say, I'm proud of you, son. And that, like, man, damn, thanks.
That'll
Thanks,
tear
man.
you up a
You know
little
what I'm
bit.
saying? Yeah, like, yeah, dog. So I don't have those, like no specific moment because we always been tight. But just I know just as I've gotten older, like I said, seeing more stuff, we can talk about more stuff. And she just man, open book. My mama's so cool, dog. Like gonna talk about whatever, gonna keep it funky with you, not gonna sugarcoat nothing, not finna, you know, have it like G rated, none of that. She gonna give it to you like it is. And shout out to my mom, Sharon. I love you, woman.
As for me, I don't really know. Like you said, I can't really pinpoint a moment. I mean, my mom and I's relationship got better as I got older because it was rocky as hell during high school. You know, teenage boy, single mom.
You think you grown?
Yeah, you know what
Chris,
I mean.
let me pause, Chris. Chris grew up and thought he was a young white boy. He used to try to run away.
Oh, you one of them kids?
Yeah, he was a runaway.
Well, no, so here's the thing. Like my mom.
Wait, let me explain.
Wait.
Can't run away, y'all.
I had to get out of there because
my nigga had to stick with the little sack on the back of it.
All of them, bro. Where you at? I'm on a dark road. Man, you'll get your
man, take your black ass back home.
But see, nobody really look, and it's foolish, but you know, I had to like my mom is one of those, she's a button pusher. Like because she has a temper, and at that time I had a temper. And so, you know, tempers flare and she get to pushing every single button that she can, right? And I did the only thing that I knew to do was just get out of there because I can't throw hands with my mama. What? That's not even. One, my mom can fight. Like, it's not gonna end well. Like she got hands.
You're gonna get washed.
I'm probably gonna take a L. You know what I mean? But two, like, still, you can't run up to your mama like on some let's throw hands type stuff. Like, I gotta get out of here because it's bad right now. Like her temper's flaring, my temper's flaring. And so it was rough, you know what I mean? Because we're so opposite. And I'm so much of a reflection of my dad. Like we act alike, talk alike, think alike. And of course, they had their issues, their rifts. So everything I did reminded her of him. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And, you know, as we got older, I had that conversation with her. I was like, you know, that I didn't, anytime you call me my dad's name, it was always in reference to something negative. We had that conversation on one of the early episodes. And so it was rocky for a while, you know what I mean? But you know, my mom never stopped loving me. She never stopped having my back. She just, you know, she's an imperfect human. She had a temper, things she had to deal with. So as we got older, you know, and you start to step into some of the similar shoes, like parenthood or, you know, having to have these multiple responsibilities, then you start to understand a few more things. And so, you know, our conversations kind of stem around that. Parenthood really just kind of like made me realize, we're like, all right, mama, I'm sorry for this, you know, type of thing. But it's always just like a work in progress because, you know, there is still that hurt there from, you know, her and my dad, and I am still so much like my dad. And so it's always like, here's what I got to explain to you, Mom, so you can understand my perspective. And, you know, because she didn't really tell us her perspective. Like parents don't really tell us, especially black parents, they don't really tell us their business like that. You know what I mean? And so we grow up and the only thing that we know is what we see. And so that's how we got to operate on. And so having those conversations as we got older have been helpful.
Yeah, man. I think I realized like a portion of what my mom went through after I had a kid. You know, that's when I was like, oh, okay. The sacrifice, the grind, like the getting up and going to a job you don't really like that. But you know you got to provide for your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like those moments, I'm like, man, okay. Like I know now, like what she went through, at least a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful I got my wife. You know, we, you know, bounce off of each other and we give each other breaks here and there. You know, just to kind of, you know, have the moments. You know, but for sure, man, like it was like an eye opener once I had my son, and now you know my second kid. So.
So y'all stay tuned to the socials this week. Yeah, John gonna be dropping some heat, have some fire.
Yeah, man. Earlier today we did the gender reveal, so pictures and videos will be coming out. We're gonna wait till Monday, cap off Mother's Day weekend, so we'll post it on our socials on Monday. Me and my wife, and y'all find out what we have, man.
I'm so excited.
If you catching the debut, Monday means today. So you know, head over to the socials because it's probably already there by the time you're hearing this.
Yes.
Yeah, good topics, man. Shout out to the mamas again, man. We can't stress that enough. Right. I know we said it 20 times, but we could say it 50 more times because, of course, all of the mothers, especially the Black mothers, are super duper important to us. Whether it was your own mom or, you know, somebody who took you on as, you know, in a motherly way, because it takes a village to raise a Black ass child. So show appreciate y'all moms. You know, all of us have women who are not necessarily our mothers that have really just poured into us. Yeah. And I think that's a testament to the power and the strength and the love that Black women and mothers in general show. So we shout y'all out on this day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Y'all boys got anything else before we have? Is this episode 10?
Boy,
it is
10.
Man. It is.
Man,
we are going into season 3.
Man,
yes sir.
Feel me?
Sir.
Some seasoned vets out here, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm proud of us, dog. 20 episodes in, man.
Yeah, man. It's been a pleasure rocking with y'all boys, man. I learned a lot from y'all, man, these last 10 episodes. And anybody that's listening to this, man, y'all go back and listen to one of them, 2 of them, 3 of them. Hell,
all 10. Of them, man. ALLUM. All of them.
Yeah, all of them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's some stuff out there, man, that could be hopefully helpful for you guys, man, because it's been helpful for me, man. And we're going to take us a couple of weeks off, man, regroup. Got some more topics, you know, we've been thinking about doing, man, and hopefully we can get in each other's faces again, man. I kind of miss,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Miss y'all,
pull up to the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Might have to come up to Atlanta and see what Bowden been doing up there, man.
I heard you been doing some things, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, I don't know. The good things or bad things. It depends.
Hey, shit, man. You know, word on the street, cuz. It's some things.
Believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. All right. Well, that's good for me, man. Again, don't forget to follow us, the Black DadCast, on all the socials, blackdadcast@gmail.com. Email us. Thanks for all the people who have been constantly and steadily supporting us. It means the world. We really appreciate it. So we do not take that lightly. We appreciate it all.
Got it going on in here.
Drop that off, sir.
Daddy, is that you? Open the door, son.
Just let that boy breathe.
I'm not gonna lose my race.
You know what, bro? You grown.